And what is up, YouTube? How's it going for you today? My name is DarthTom, and welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas here. Last time we left off here, we pretty much finished up with the Old World Blues DLC. Pretty much defeated the brains and escaped a big empty. So whenever we want to go back to that lovely little spot, all we have to do is just use that little special gun that we got last episode, and we will be around to doing that. But today we're going to be continuing on with the wildcard side bets quest here. Pretty much we will be making contact with the Brotherhood of Steel, as that's kind of the more interesting one that I would say would be the most interesting one that we would do next. Then we'll do the Great Khans, probably the last one in there. But, so let's go ahead and get started here. Pretty much the Brotherhood Steel are going to be pretty much in Hidden Valley. Probably not a reference to the ranch dressing. Not the ranch dressing brand, but we'll go over to the Powder Gangers, pretty much their, what would be their former base. And we'll go check it out. But this is going to be...
This one looks pretty tough.
Yeah, darn it. I kind of forgot. I actually still have that freaking thing still equipped to me. Let us use X2 antenna. Oh, nice little stick of dynamite there.
The hostilities complete.
And I didn't have to do anything, which is totally, excuse me, totally okay by me. I'm not going to complain all that much about it, but yeah. So pretty much this will be one of two episodes that I'll be recording for the week. Won't be doing any more other than two for this week. Pretty much I'm going to be booked with doing Pokemon videos, and then try to finish up with Skyrim. You know, that whole dealio. As well as some of my other projects. So once I get through with that, then I can pretty much get started with Oblivion, which I've mentioned plenty of times before. Definitely am very, very excited to get started with that. Get started with that game. So we have discovered Hidden Valley. Sweet. Alright. If I remember right, there's 3 or 4 bunkers around here that are... There's at least one of the 4 that is the entrance to the Brotherhood of Steel compound. And I have to check this one out. But the thing with the Brotherhood of Steel compared to Fallout 3 is that these guys are probably the most isolated, kind of selfish version of the Brotherhood of Steel. They're not really like their East Coast counterparts, pretty much in the Capital Wasteland compound chapter. And I'm actually really surprised. I actually found this pretty easily. Can I actually make anything here? No, I thought so. I don't think I would be able to, but didn't hurt. This location looked like it might be a good safe house. Warm, dry, and some sort of crazy natural phenomenon at night that should keep the predators away. I'd love to start getting set up, but there are a few nearby points of interest I would like to gather intel on first. Not sure how long that'll take. So, and I just gotta make sure pretty much the wear that I'm using is not, yeah, my thing is broken. That I'm not wearing anything NCR related, and I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, no answer from the intercom. Probably a certain reason for that. Ah, dang it. Well, I screwed up there. I thought that would be the entrance to the compound, but apparently not. It's a pretty nice location for a hideout too. I mean, it's really in the middle of the map.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Let's see. Yeah, pretty much just only freaking red scorpions
That's all.
I have to contend with. There should be another one. Should be another bunker around here somewhere. Yeah, I think there's one right over there. But the reason why, you know, is the NCR and the Brotherhood of Steel don't really, they're not exactly the most friendliest of neighbors, even though they were at one point friendly people. Then NCR kind of got a little bit too big. What the? Oh, sweet. They haven't even attacked me yet. That's a good sign.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply? Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. First time I actually played this, I was actually wearing NCR clothing, and I got a pretty friendliest response. I got a pretty friendly response from them.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me, closely, or you'll be shot.
Alright. Yay. Yay, loading screen. Excuse me. Frog. Yeah. They kind of shot me to death. So there's the Elder.
Did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Joy. Sweet.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the Ranger.
Alright. And we got to grab all that stuff. So, let's see here. Can't even really wear a lot of stuff here, but I'll just wear the formal wear. All that grand. And let's see here. Grab the plasma rifle. Looks and dressed to kill. Alright. Probably one of the very few exceptions where I will have to kill an NCR agent. But it's the risk I will take. But I am actually going to try to convince these guys to aid the Brotherhood of, not the Brotherhood of Steel, but the NCR. Let's see here, where are you? You're right over there. But it's much like the probably the next DLC that we will probably do, which will be Dead Money. And for those who have actually played that DLC, you'll definitely understand the whole reasoning behind the explosive collar. Let's see here. Yeah, probably over there. Let's see here. He's not even going to be aggro. Let's see. There you are. Just hanging around.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger? Exactly what powder ganger scum would say. Any last words before I pull this trigger? Relax, son. Just pulling your leg. What can I do for you? Bye.
I need to get going. Should have just... Bye-bye. Alright. So... I'm lazy. I'm just not... Okay. Guess we have to go back. Guess we have to walk. Very well. Nice little vent there. Yeah, I think cause so far, pretty much in the US Man quest, we managed to convince the Powder Gangers to join us. Not the Power Gangers, not them, but the Boomers. The Boomers. We managed to convince them to help our cause. So we'll have to see.
Stand back from the door. The Elder Elder's eager to hear your report.
Alright. Anything good in here? No. Just a bunch of lame stuff. Alright.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger? How do you know he won't be missed? That other Rangers won't come looking for him? Or NCR patrols? Did you just make matters worse? So, you weighed the value of confirming if his location was known against your advantage of surprise. All right. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it. And there will be no mercy.
Alright. I guess we'll talk to him in the command room. Somewhere. Which is somewhere around here. I guess we'll just wait. Wait for him. Let's see. Looks like it's gonna be in here. Let's see. Open that. Oh, it's the same area that we met him first time.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright. Let's see here. There's a couple of them.
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Alright. Let's see here. So I think we'll try to find some of the patrols. At least some of them. Go from there. What quest am I currently at right now? Alright, so it's just that and pretty much Harden's tasks. Let's see, I believe this is the way out. So, might as well talk to good old Ramos.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. So, you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of Elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Alright. Adios. Vámonos. Vámonos, Ramos. Alright. So, Black Mountain, Nellis Air Force Base. Let's see, Black Mountain, the Repcon HQ. So, 2 of those 3 places are places I've been before. So, it wouldn't be too much of a difficulty to find the 2.